So okay. So I did some thinking. You know, what about post-traumatic stress disorder? First of all, what if God has post-traumatic stress disorder? So that when he hears battle scream, or when he hears, you know, even that little, even the little, this doesn't seem too bad, but think about God, who's heard all the, what if God has post-traumatic stress disorder? What about veterans? Even if it's not God, what about veterans? God talked about the screaming wounded on the battlefield, or so post-traumatic stress disorder. So technically, God says Issachar, that's 7 bits. Well, what if we had a white noise? White noise and sinusoid. Maybe he's you know, God is wise, and imagine 200 years from now, somebody's making a kid piano. Somebody's making a kid piano, and look at this. It's really easy for them to make their kid piano connect to, you know, what if there's some kid who's making a kid piano? Now he has, so there was a point where I used to have dithering in the, I was able to get kind of a reverb by changing frequencies. I finally got rid of it. What if God only wants sinusoid? It's possible. What if he just wants 8-bit sinusoid? You know, as we just discovered, the kids will make black crayon. These people started quoting, or well, as we just discovered, who would dare to speak for God? Those people started pretending to be God. Okay, so so I think maybe just an 8-bit, and then it's never out of tune. Although it doesn't teach frequency, I think that the frequency, if you give them the ability, then the kids will make the death screams. And I guess God is hard line. He doesn't want the death screams. You could add a delay so that you can't change it very fast. Anyway, what if it's for veterans so that they don't have PTSD? Oh, what if the wave file was, what if the data file was just if you had 8 bits and you made a if we were going to export a file, you could just do 8-bit sound sampled. I don't know how often would you have to sample it. I would imagine maybe about 8,000 times a second, or no, less than that even. If you hello, hello, yeah, what's up? Okay, bye. Okay, so somebody said, now what if we only want 1 gigahertz? No, well, if we're starting to limit, what if we limit to 1 gigahertz processors? It's a valid point. I don't like that. That bothers me. But anyway, so let's go ahead and we're going to go to hot bits and get an answer. So we go to hot bits. Three 33077. What? Did I miss something? Oh, 6.3. Okay. A glorious high throne from the beginning is the place of our sanctuary. O Lord, the hope of Israel, all that forsake thee shall be ashamed, and they that depart from me shall be written in the earth, because they have forsaken the Lord, the fountain of living waters. Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for thou art my praise. Behold, they say unto me, where is the word of the Lord? Let it come now. As for me, have I not hastened from the beginning, from being a pastor to follow thee? Neither have I desired the woeful day. Thou knowest that which came out of my lips was right before thee. Be not a terror unto me. Thou art my hope in the day of evil. The word of the Lord. I think so. What if we just use sinusoid? So that would be like QEMU. As a matter of fact, this is what you get with sinusoid. This is exactly what you get. So if we just have 8-bit sinusoid, this is exactly what you get. And the problem is you have to it makes for goofy sound effects. So we want it will always be in tune. It will be MIDI. It will be a sinusoid, and I think we'll have 256. What about 128? Anyway, so if you want to hear what these sound like with this is sinusoid. It's kind of goofy. Maybe that delights God. Isn't that cute? What if we only have 256? Okay, so I guess this is what he wants. This sounds really bad in here. You need maybe he wants a word. Do you want a word or do you want so 1 gigahertz. So what do we want, 7 bits or 8 bits? I think we want 8 bits, don't we, Mr. God? Well, I don't want, I like fast computers. We want multiple cores. What if he doesn't want fast computers? So, 1 gigahertz would be very satisfying. I don't want 1 gigahertz. No, 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 no. Oh well. I'm fine. I'm just thinking. So, Mr. God, tell us about your post-traumatic stress disorder. Do you remember a certain person dying? Oh, well, this is, you know what I should do? Fuck this. I have a TV show. I don't need to do a blog. Fuck the blog. Let's just do the TV show. So, tell us about your post-traumatic stress disorder, Mr. God. Hot bits. We're going to do a 5-digit Bible. Tell us about post-traumatic stress disorder. Even Lot came near to break the door, and the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them and shut the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. And the men said unto Lot, Hast thou here any beside son-in-law, and thy sons and thy daughters, whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out to this place, for we will destroy this place because of the cry of them waxing great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord hath sent us to destroy it. Then Lot went out and spake to his son-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, Up, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city. But he seemed as one that mocked unto his son-in-law. So, blindness. Do you look away, Mr. God, when something bad's going to happen? God likes the movie Highlander.
Customer satisfaction. 2, don't hire a moving company with a bad customer satisfaction rate. Gotcha. Call or click today to see how much you could save. From another time comes a man of great power. Talk funny, Ashford, from lots of different places. A warrior of incredible strength. You bet that right here. We've been kinsmen 20 years. Connor MacLeod is my kinsman. I don't know who you are. Because you were born different, men will feel you, try to drive you away. A man uncertain of his future. What you got of it, brother? This guy hasn't been around since at least 1700. And haunted by his past.
So the guy gets married and his wife dies. And it happens over and over. And he's very sad. So Mr. God, he loves people and then they die. Will you miss me, Mr. God? Wait a minute, you can't have two favorites. You like Three Kings, don't you? God likes the movie Three Kings. And this year do you want to announce a different movie for best favorite movie? These are not best movies, these are favorite movies. God's favorite movie for the year. He already said it's Ben-Hur. But all the silver, gold, vessels of brass, iron are consecrated to the Lord. They shall come into the treasury of the Lord. So the people shouted when the priests blew the trumpets. It came to pass when the people heard the sound of the trumpets, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him. That sounds like Ben-Hur. And they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, old and young and old, ox and sheep and ass, with the edge of the sword. Joshua said unto the two men that had spied out the country, Go into the harlot's house, and bring out thence the woman and all that she hath, as ye swear unto her. And the young men went. Men that were spies went in and brought out Rahab. That sounds like Ben-Hur. What did you think of Star Wars, Mr. God? So it would have. I don't want a 1 gigahertz. Hey, let's talk about Russian stuff. What do you think? Do you like the book War and Peace? Is that your favorite of all time? What's your favorite book of all time other than the Bible? God's favorite book of all time is, have I heard of it? Joash was buried in Samaria with the kings of Israel. Now Elisha was fallen sick of a sickness where he died. Wept over his face. You like Three Musketeers? No, they don't have bow and arrows. Robin Hood? And she opened the window eastward, opened it, shoot, and shot. Launch missiles at Syria. What Putin says, okay, pow. What? Okay, well, so we should do annual awards. We have best favorite movie. Do you want to do a favorite? Is that all? Is that the only favorite you want to do every year? Most Muslims killed. How about God does not have a Peace Prize. Do you think a prize would make envy? What other prize would you have? How about best Best Praise of Creation Award? Best Praise of and like that broke. What do you think? Okay, so about a best rock song? You know any good rock songs? You like Mississippi Queen? Okay, I'm going to shut down and listen to Mississippi Queen, and then I'm going to start back up. Okay, I don't want a copyright violation, so I'm going to shut down and listen to Mississippi Queen. Okay, just listen to the song. That's a good song. What's your second favorite song? So, well, so, what did you think of the Trump election, Mr. God? Let's get a random passage. Hot bits. 5-digit Bible passage. What did you think of the Trump election? So that's going to be 10647. Breeches upon his flesh, and it shall be girded with a linen girdle, and with the linen mitre shall he be attired. These are holy garments. Therefore shall he wash his flesh in water, and so put them on. And he shall take off of the congregation of the children of Israel 2 kids of the goats for a sin offering, and 1 ram for a burnt offering. And Aaron shall make his bullock of the sin offering, which is for himself, and make atonement for himself and for his house. And he shall take the 2 goats, present them before the Lord. Scapegoat. A mitre is what the Pope wears. What does that have to do with Trump, Mr. God? So, oh, Christmas is already gone. I kind of forgot. What's the best Christmas present of all time, Mr. God? Who gave the best Christmas present of all time? Okay, so we're going to get hot bits, 5 digits. Ready? Pow. 51498. Their land brought forth frogs in abundance in the chambers of their kings. And you spake, there came diverse sorts of flies, lice in all their coast. You gave them hail for rain, flaming fire in their land. You smote their vines also, fig trees, and brake the trees of their coast. You spake, and locusts came in caterpillars. You smote also the firstborn. I asked God the best. Oh, I asked the best toy. Magnifying glass. Frogs? That doesn't make any sense. So, okay, well, what do you want to do, Mr. God? Did you make any animals today? How long? Good. Oh, maybe that's what I think that's what he's talking about. Check this out. This was discovered in like 2006. This blew my mind. Not only did they find a new animal, but it's a good animal. Holy shit, that's the coolest thing ever. Could you how long would it take to make that? To design that? $26402. Blood from avenging myself with my own hand. For in very deed, as the Lord God of Israel liveth, which hath kept me back from hurting thee, except thou hast come to meet me, surely there had not been left unto Nabal by the morning light any that pisseth against the wall. So David received of her hand that which she had brought him, and said unto her, Go up in peace to thine house. See, I have hearkened to thy voice, and have accepted thy person. And Abigail came to Nabal, and behold, he had a feast, and his house like the feast of a king, and Nabal's heart was merry within him, for he was very drunken. Before she told him nothing less or more until the morning light. But it came to pass in the morning, when the wine was gone out of Nabal, and his wife had told him these things, that his heart died within him, and he became he became as a stone. Frogs are kind of like hearts. Frogs are like hearts. Frogs. That is so poetic, isn't it? Let's do some poetry. I don't know. Fuck it. God wants his people to play. Die, Sand. Wait, that's not very funny. Yeah, it is. Oh. Okay, too many friendlies. So, got any ideas for this game? How about helicopters? What if I did an Apache? So the first time you're an A-10, and the next time you're an Apache. What about anti-aircraft batteries? Okay, enough of this. You got any game ideas, Mr. God? Like, give me a game idea. And behold, your eyes shall see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin, that it is my mouth that speaketh unto you. And ye shall tell my father of all my glory in Egypt, and of all ye have seen, and ye shall haste to bring down my father hither. And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept, and Benjamin wept on his neck. So you know what? When you play this game, you go side to side. It's kind of like a neck. It's kind of like a neck. It's like a neck. Okay. So what about this game, Mr. God? What about that game, Mr. God? Crap. So what if I show people how to program? So there's a if you don't know about TempleOS, Control M is your menu, and this is my menu. I customized it. The menu is a document. It's kind of a weird concept. Control T is what shows what's underneath. Okay, let's play this game. Lost my carrier. Okay, enough of that. So so this game needs to be. I have a lot of games that suck. What about this game? This game. That game sucks. Do you have any ideas? How could we make this game good? Well, first of all, they could shoot at you. Then it would be like Battlezone. What about like a new idea? All I can think of is Battlezone. fucked that up. Okay, so this game needs to be improved. I should get people to work on these. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's ask God if I should do that. Should I get people to work on them? So, it's important that I do it so that I learn what operating system is good for. Hey, I should get Satan out of the closet. He's my Xeon. What if I made a game that you could only run on a Xeon? This has 8 cores, and my Xeon has a rating of about 90 or something here. Oh, I have to work on this, don't I? Shit. I don't want to be on. I have to work on those, but I don't know what I'm going to do. So did you guys get God to talk, you people? Hey, you want to talk about immigration, Mr. God? Moses comics. I can do Moses comics. Okay, Moses comic. You want to talk about immigration? Okay, I'll do a Moses comic, and then you talk about immigration. Oh, let's see. That's not very funny. I don't know. How about, so I should have made it something like, I don't know. Fuck it. I give up. So, what were we talking about? What was this comment? Immigration. What do you think of immigration, Mr. God? Hot bits. For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened, not for that we would be unclothed, but clothed upon, that mortality might be swallowed up of life. Now he that hath wrought us for the selfsame thing is God, who has also given unto us the earnest of the Spirit. Therefore we are always confident, knowing that whilst we are at home in our body, we are absent from the Lord. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent we may be acceptable of him. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that everyone may receive the thing done in his body according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad. I tape drywall. What? So you want to redecorate, Mr. God? Gold. What if you were like a gold crazy god that wanted all the gold in the world? That'd be kind of funny. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Hello? Hello? Yeah. Okay, I'll talk about it. No. Okay, just a sec. Am I going to release TempleOS on the ARM64 CPU? Okay, I definitely don't want to release it on a small processor. A small processor would slow the herd down. We don't want TempleOS on anything small. If the ARM was as powerful as a PC, it might be okay. I'm not going to do it though. I'm not going to port it myself. Fuck them. This is the home. I don't care if you make. I don't want it on anything slow, because that would have the effect of slowing the herd down. I don't want that. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron, whatsoever man he that hath a blemish, he shall not approach. Or hath stones broken. No man that has a blemish shall come nigh to offer the offerings of the Lord by fire. He has a blemish. He shall eat the bread of his God. I asked if you wanted to redecorate. You want to get rid of me? So let's see what my channel looks like, and let's try and get more official. So let's see what my someone said to clean up my desktop. That's a thought. Clean up your desktop. Oh well. Okay, so this is my job, to talk to God. So let's do a Moses comic. Wait. Shall put away iniquity far from thy tabernacles. Thou shalt lay gold as dust, and the gold of Ophir as the stones of the brooks. Yea, the Almighty shall be thy defense, and thou shalt have plenty of silver. For then shalt thou have thy delight in the Almighty, and shalt lift up thy face unto God. Thou shalt make thy prayer unto him, and he shall hear thee, and thou shalt pay thy vows. Thou shalt also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee, and the light shall shine on thy ways. When men are cast down, then shalt thou say, there is lifting up. He shall save the humble person. So, you want to collect hymns from people. So, what do you want to do? Okay. Let's go look at code, see if we can find something to fix. I know what I can do. This is not too bad. I don't like adding complexity. Okay. I'm going to use let's see. Red Sea. Why don't I do 1 and 0? Let's do that. Standard 1, Red Sea 0. 1, Red Sea. Okay. So okay now. I don't like if I don't like these, but anyway. Now how does this work? We want an expression. Okay, if what is this? Make so Fuck. What happened? Big standard, Red Sea, ultra Red Sea. Oh, there's that. Okay. Okay, so we're not done. We have to one progress, two progress, three progress, four progress, five progress, six progress, seven progress. Okay, what do we have? We have 18. Okay, so we have red seat 1, 2, 3 of them that were 3 zeros. Is that correct? 3 zeros. So we have 3 zeros. Was it 18? So 21. Okay, we're going to subtract these in a second here. Okay. Perhaps we should fix the auto indent. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4. Okay, we want 18. 18 is what it's supposed to be. 18 is what it's supposed to be. Okay. So what is this down here? Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's working. So let's go back to yeah. Okay. So I think it's working. Yeah, the devil is if def. So, hey, I can do a hymn. That's a good idea. Okay. So, so we're going to put words on our Carbolo, Carbololi. Hey, my cousin, my Uncle Tom, my Uncle Tom, my Uncle Tom, has a machine shop for the bits on oil well drilling rigs. Is there any way to make a hymn out of that? So I'm going to change directory to home sub song. I think I double click. Okay, now Control O, open Carbology. Okay, so if we can think of holy words, or we could pick a new title. Tongues. This could be a riddle, and if there's any nerds, they could look up to see what Carbololi was. So this can be about tongues? Is that what you're saying, Mr. God? Okay, that finished. Okay, so hopefully let's get back to talking with God. Okay, so here's Ultra. Okay, it looks good. So yeah, if deaf is the devil. If I should get rid of them. You cannot use if deaf. So So did you guys get God to talk? Mr. God, say hi to the chat room. So did you guys get God to talk? Mr. God, say hi to the chat room. Okay, so I have to do some tongues, otherwise they think I'm a simple peasant. Okay. Maybe I am a simple peasant. Okay. So I'm going to do a poem. No, what are you talking about? Come on, do a little better. How about that? There, what do you think of that? There. And now, if you do a rich enough offering, you get fucking a doodle from God. Uh-oh, you know what's going to happen. So I'm getting random numbers from Geiger counter, and we're going to use them to make a doodle. Oh, crap. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this into my blog. Okay, and let's upload it. It's worth saving, I guess. Uh-oh, what happened here? We're in suspense, Mr. God. What does it look like? That's a waitress holding a or what do you think of that, huh? So, yeah, if I got rid of if def, that would be what a king can do. Let's see how often I use it. If I have not used it, there's a good chance I should get rid of it. If I have not used it, why don't you have the balls to get rid of it? And that is not very many. That's really not very many. I should get rid of it. I am not a peasant. So it's only in my demos. I don't use it in my I don't use it in any of my source code. Almost zero. I have almost zero usage of pound_if. If I were smart, if I were wise, I would get rid of it. Let's ask God. That would be painful. I really should get rid of it, shouldn't I? I have not abused it. I have not abused it, but someone else is going to abuse it. I should put a policies. I should do something about guidelines, code standards, something like that. Like the charter, you know, like the charter, thou shalt not use if def. Thou shalt not use if def. What if I just say do not use if def, and then we just ignore the fact that I used it? How about that? There. I want to 1, 2, 3 purple. 1, 2, 3 purple. 1, 2, 3 purple. Let's just say that. Sometimes you have to be wise on how to communicate. And I said this, and okay. Hello? Hello? This is Terry Andrew. Yeah, thanks. You too. Okay, bye. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Connecticut. What do you think of Serbia, Mr. God? Killed the Muslims. What? Oh, let's see. Instruct thee, and upon earth he shewed thee his great fire, and thou heardest his words out of the midst of the fire. And because he loved thy fathers, therefore he chose their seed after them, and brought thee out of his sight with his mighty power out of Egypt, to drive out nations from before thee, greater and mightier than thou art, to bring thee in, to give thee their land for an inheritance, as it is this day. Know therefore this day, and consider it in thy heart, that the Lord, he is God in heaven above, and upon the earth beneath. There is none else. Thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee, that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which the Lord thy God hath given thee forever. Then Moses severed 3 cities on this side of the Jordan toward the sunrise, that the slayer might flee thither, which should kill. Okay, so let's do a I don't know anything about war. Do you know anything about war, Mr. God? What do you know about war, Mr. God? I don't have a note in my lap. I have my hand in my lap. Wait. Be merciful unto me, O Lord, for I cry unto thee daily. Rejoice the soul of thy servant, for unto thee, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. For thou, Lord, art good, ready to forgive, and plenteous in mercy unto all them that call upon thee. Give ear, O Lord, unto my prayer, and attend unto the voice of my supplication. In the day of my trouble I will call upon thee, for thou wilt answer me. Among the gods there is none like unto thee, O Lord, neither are there any works like unto thy works. All nations whom thou hast made shall come and worship before thee, O Lord, and shall glorify thy name. Okay. Let's see if anybody died today. Did you kill anybody today, Mr. God? You think? Knock, knock. Is that you, Mr. God? Everybody knows God has an Aryan skull. You have an Aryan skull, Mr. God? Is your skull Aryan? Everybody knows God has an Aryan skull. God said he wants to be Benjamin Franklin. If you make a picture of God for the Sistine Chapel, he wants to be Benjamin Franklin. Therefore will I judge you, O house of Israel, every one according to his ways, saith the Lord God. Repent and turn yourselves from all your transgressions, so iniquity shall not be your ruin. Cast away from you all your transgressions, whereby ye have transgressed, and make you a new heart and a new spirit. For why will ye die, O house of Israel? For I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, saith the Lord God. Wherefore turn yourselves and live ye. Moreover, take thou up a lamentation for the princes of Israel, and say, What is thy mother? A lioness? She lay down among lions. She nourished her whelps among the young lions. And she brought up one of her whelps. It became a young lion, and it learned to catch the prey. It devoured men. The nations also heard of him. It was taken in their pit, and they brought him with chains unto the land of Egypt. I think he's talking about aliens. So what's the secret to interview, Mr. God? If you were interviewing someone, Mr. God, would you look at their eyes? Offer it. It is a statute forever unto the Lord, shall be wholly burnt. For every meat offering for the priest shall be wholly burnt. It shall not be eaten. And the Lord's, I think he means you have to chew your food. So like, you have to chew your food. So I think he wants me to actually read the article. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and to his son, saying, This is the law of the sin offering. In the place where the burnt offering is killed shall the sin offering be killed before the Lord. It is most holy. The priest shall offer it for a sin, shall eat it in the holy place, shall it be eaten in the court of the tabernacle. Whatsoever shall touch the flesh thereof shall be holy. And when there is sprinkled of the blood. All right, okay, I think he wants me to read this article. Do you get a better idea? I don't know. That was kind of a dud. I guess, I don't know. So, if you want to be a priest of the Lord, what do we look for? We look for wisdom. Okay, so Hawking is a priest, except he didn't want to, so he's not a priest. And Aaron is a priest. What about Diana? Diana, priestess. And okay, we need 24/7. And me, of course, right? Me. Hey. Uh-oh. That's not funny. I am not amused. Well, of course, if you're just slaughtering animals, it doesn't take a lot of brains. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy. And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. And being warned of God in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed to their own country another way. And when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise, take the young child and his mother, flee unto Egypt, and be thou there until I bring thee word, for Herod will seek the young child to destroy him. When he arose, he took the young child and his mother by night and departed into Egypt, and there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled. Speak it, Lord. Let's go see what's up with Gowdy.
Mr. Chairman, Admiral Mull, I want to thank you and the other witnesses for your service. I understand you didn't interview Secretary Clinton. Did you submit written questions to her for her response? Was Secretary Clinton aware of the attacks on Western targets in Benghazi leading up to September 11, 2012? The lead answer me? I'm asking Admiral Mullen. Yeah. I'm asking Admiral Mullen. I think she was. She was aware of the attacks on Western targets. Was she aware that the British ambassador was almost assassinated in Benghazi in the weeks and months leading up to September 11, 2012? I mean, I can't be positive, but I think she was. Was she aware of the request for additional security at the Benghazi facility?
Okay, that doesn't do much for me. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. What do you say? Round. So Gaudi wasn't talking. Ahaz came from Damascus. Do you think that's hazardous materials? And when the king was come from Damascus, the king saw the altar, and the king approached to the altar and offered thereon. And he burnt his burnt offering and his meat offering, and poured his drink offering, and sprinkled the blood of his peace offering upon the altar. And he brought also there the brazen altar, which is before the Lord, from the forefront of the house, from between the altar and the house of the Lord, put it on the north side of the altar. And King Ahaz commanded Urijah, the priest, saying, upon the great altar burn the morning burnt offering, and in the evening meat offering. And the king burnt sacrifice in his meat offering with the burnt offering. Pew, pew, pew. Let's put it. Is it fun? Is it fun to fire mortars? Hello? Hello? Yeah. Can what? Turn a bird down? the bed down? What? Okay. The bird? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't really shut him up. I know he's annoying. Sorry. Okay, bye. I gotta kill that bird. That's what I gotta do. You want to talk about the Holocaust, Mr. God? Pew, pew. You got anything interesting to say? it came to pass when Hushai the Archite, David's friend, was come unto Absalom, that Hushai said to Absalom, God save the king. God save the king. And Absalom said to Hushai, Is this thy kindness unto thy friend? Why wentest thou not with thy friend? And Hushai said unto Absalom, Nay, but whom the Lord and his people and all the men of Israel choose, his will I be, and with him will I abide. And again, whom should I serve? Should I not serve in the presence of his son, as I have served in thy father's presence, so will I be in thy presence. Then said Absalom to Ahithophel, Give counsel among you what we shall do. And Ahithophel said unto Absalom, Go in unto thy father's concubines which he hath left, and keep the house, and all Israel shall hear that thou art abhorred of thy father. Then shall the hands of all that are with thee be strong. Say what? Yeah, we're sort of getting duds. I think I need to work a little bit harder. Fuck. I have to do a poem. I'm getting duds. Damn it. I want to say ahoy. I don't want to say a toy. There, that's my Google poem. So now pay me, Mr. God. Pay me, pay me, pay me. What? And the sons of Javan, Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, Dodim. And these were the isles of the Gentiles, divided in their lands, every one after his tongue, after their families, in their nations. And the sons of Ham, Cush, Nimrod. He was a mighty hunter. Babel. The only thing that is striking is Ham. A ham is a person who likes acting. Fuck, man, I'm getting squat. God damn it. Maybe I need to be humble. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What is your problem, God? Okay, so Okay, whatever. I don't know what. I didn't say anything good. Why did I say that? I don't know why I said that. Fucking, why did I say that? Is there some reason you said that? Huh? Okay. Alms did what she did, and it came to pass in those days that she was sick and died. In whom when they had washed, they laid her in upper chamber. And forthwith, as Lydia was nigh to Joppa, and the disciple had heard that Peter was there, they sent unto him 2 men, desiring him that he should not delay to come to them. And then Peter arose and went with them. And when he was come, they brought him unto the upper chamber, with all the widows stood by him, weeping, and shewing the coats and garments which Dorcas made while she was with them. But Peter put them all forth, and kneeling down and prayed, turning him to the body, said, Tabitha, arise. She opened her eyes, and when she saw Peter, she sat up. And he gave her his hand and lifted her up. And when he had called the saints and widows, presented her alive. Dorcas, what the hell is your problem? Fucking. Let's do a Moses comic. I have to recover my dignity. I don't know what the hell that is. Fuck it. Come on, God, how come you don't pay me? Because you suck. Corner gate, and from the tower of Hananiel unto the king's winepress. And men shall dwell in it, and there shall be no more utter destruction, but Jerusalem shall be safely inhabited. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold on every one on his hand of the neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. And when Judah shall fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together, gold and silver and apparel in great abundance. Okay, well, at least I got a response. I was getting squat. Shall be gathered together, gold and silver and apparel. Okay, do you know what a random number is? I'll give you a hint. It's not AI. You fucking. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. For top hat is ordained of old, yea, for the king it is prepared. He hath made deep and large. The pile thereof is fire and much wood. The breath of the Lord, like a stream of brimstone, doth kindle it. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. And they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Yet he also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will arise again against the house of the evildoers, and against the help of them that work iniquity. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horse's flesh, and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fail, and he that is holpen shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. For thus hath the Lord spoken unto me, like as the lion and the young lion roaring on his prey. When a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor... Okay, I'm gonna get some food. Time for food.